Hey, my name is Danny Baldaras, and I'm standing right here at a cabin called Brookside Cabin here at Redwood Glen. And I tell you how much this has to do with my whole life. When I was able to come to camp here, I got to understand, a boy from the city, growing up in the early 70s, where I started to be aware of stuff. We were the only Hispanic family in the whole block, in the whole neighborhood. It was all black and white families. And I can remember growing up how every now and then there'd be like almost family fights. And we lived smack dab in the middle of the neighborhood, and I didn't know what was going on. I finally got to old age where I got to come up here to camp, and right away I knew that something was different. I was going to church, even got baptized at a young age, but still I came up here for the fun of it. It was just great, the atmosphere, the people, the camp. And then I had a time in my life where God was the least on my mind, and the only thing I cared about was myself and what I could achieve and what I could grab and hold. And then finally, in my early 20s, is when I finally recognized and saw the face of my Lord Jesus Christ. And so I started creeping back a little bit, trying to go to church, the church I grew up in, and we came up here on a Saturday to have a work day to paint this cabin. One thing I had always been afraid of was heights, but I was the youngest one there that day. I said, "Daddy, could you come up and paint the little pinnacle there on the top?" I said, "No problem." I got up there, and before I realized I was looking down, I'm 40, 50 feet above the ground, and it didn't matter to me. Why Redwood Glen? How it changed my life is that day. As I looked around and saw everything so beautiful, I heard God's voice. And God's voice told me, "Yep, this is a beautiful place. I am the grandest creator. No one can match me. But as beautiful as all these things are, wonderful the setting is," He said, "Danny, you're more beautiful to me." And from that day on, everything changed for me. Because I knew that God loved me too, and God thought I was beautiful. God no longer saw me as dirty. And from that day on, it's been nothing but growth. That is what Redwood Glen has done in my life.